All the further adventures of Big Jon and Sparkie. Today's chapter is entitled, The Search for Sparkie Continues. Well, I'll tell you, everyone was certainly puzzled when Sparkie disappeared. He ran away from home. We looked all over the place. We had the police searching for him, too. Private detectives all over the country. Although there were some false leads, we never did find out exactly where Sparkie was. And then, quite unexpectedly, Mr. Squelchfeather, a friend up at the post office, arrived with a letter from Sparkie saying that we were not to worry and that he was all right. But where'd the letter come from? There's no postmark, not even a stamp on the envelope. Yuki Butcher and Mayor Plumpfront are with me now as I'm talking about it. Now listen, fellas, I don't think there ever was a stamp on the envelope with a letter from Sparkie.
Yes, you're so right, Big Jon.
See, Sparkie himself admits that there never was a stamp. Hey, wait a minute. Mayor, did you hear what I just heard?
I sure did, Buster. Sounded just like the lad saying you're so right, Big Jon.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard, too.
Seems to me I heard the same thing.
Well, how could that be? Sparkie, was that you who said that? Sparkie, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Big Jon.
Oh, my goodness. Mayor, Yuki, Sparkie's talking to us from the land of make-believe.
Now, just a minute. Don't get out of your tree there, Buster. This land of make-believe business you're constantly talking about. Let me handle this. Just calm down here. Lad, Sparkie, this is your old friend, Mayor Plumpfront. Just tell us one thing. Are you back in the land of make-believe?
I have said all that I'm going to say.
Hey, now, wait a minute, Sparkie. Hey, wait a minute. Don't go away. Come back. Sparkie? Hey, Sparkie, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Sparkie? Say something, Sparkie. Oh, he's gone, Mayor. He's gone for good. He was so near and yet so very, very far away.
Now, Buster, he talked to us once. He'll do it again. He'll come back. And when he does, maybe we'll be able to talk him into coming back to stay.
Well, I know one thing. I'm not going to sit around here and wait for the lad to come back. I'm going out to my inventing laboratory and invent a device that'll take me to the land of make-believe.
Oh, you think you can invent a machine like that, Yuki?
Well, of course you can, Mayor. What do you think I am, a dumb student or something? Let's see now. Here's the old farm. Finally got out here. Guess I'll just drive back up to the old barn there where I got my inventing laboratory and park right behind the door. Wonder how the crops are coming along. Got all that asparagus planted out there, and there pinto beans, and there corns, and artichokes, and pineapples, and there pomegranates. Sure would like to have some fresh pomegranates. Anyway, as soon as I can get this here inventing business taken care of, I'm going to go out in the field there and have a talk to old Fred Dirt, the farmer I got taking care of this here farm for me. Now, let's see, I just pulled a Model T up by the barn door here. Right. There we are now. Come on, turn it off here. Oh, this baby just likes to go and go and go and go. Can't hardly ever get it turned off. I want to get out the barn. Get out of the way there, chickens. Why do you have to come crowding around me whenever I walk through the barnyard? Get out of the way. Go on, shoot. Out of the way there. Every time I take a walk around this here farm, them there half-wit chickens follow me all over the place. Click, 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 click. That's all they ever do, walking around clicking to themselves. Why don't you fellas get busy and do some work around here someplace? Go on in the hen house and lay some eggs. Go on, go on. Quick, scat. Cut out the clicking and get down to business, half-wit chickens. Never do nothing worthwhile around here. Eat up my chicken feed and cluck all day long. Now, open up the door to my barn, vet laboratory. Sure hope nobody ever saw me come in here. Didn't see anybody around outside there. Nobody, that is, except them there half-wit chickens. Don't think they'll tell on me. Never heard of a chicken talk. Just cluck. Yeah, I guess that's the way chickens talk to one another, though. Well, let's see. I want this inventing to be secret here. I guess I better close the door. Now to get down to business. Let's see. What am I going to do here? Going to have to make myself a magic travel machine that'll take me or anybody who gets into it to the land of make-believe. Now, let's see. How do I go about doing a thing like that? Don't suppose there's anything in popular electronics about that there. Maybe I could get a kit out of the catalog. Which old hard bullet back was here. Oh, he don't know nothing about them things. He don't know much of anything anyway. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'll have to do. I'll have to think. I guess I'll just have to lay down here on my genuine leather thinking couch, which all inventors have in their inventor laboratories. Nothing like a nice, comfortable, genuine leather couch for laying down thinking on, I always say. Or as Small and Sam Bishop Sr. always says, taking and figuring. Guess we'll just lay down here and take and figure. Now, let's see. What kind of parts will I have to make a magic travel machine which you can ship a person off to the land of make-believe in? Well, let's see. First of all, the land of make-believe is supposed to be an imaginary place. But it couldn't be, because Sparky Lad is from the land of make-believe, and he isn't imaginary. So that must mean that the land of make-believe is a real place. Of course, it's a special kind of place that just can't anybody get to. Oh, let me see. It's called for a special invention, all right. Getting kind of tired, and this here genuine leather couch is so comfortable, and thinking a way out, you know. Let's see, now what I could do is take some of them parts out of that there x-ray machine over there in the corner, and I could put in some radio tubes, and I get to... Yeah, I have the kind of machine that'll make you disappear and then makes you reappear wherever you set the machine to send you to. Well, yeah, that's a good kind of machine to invent. That's a real jazzy kind of machine. CQD actuators, maybe a 402 left-handed exonoscope with a hydraulic liftolator. Wow, what do you know? Must have fell off to sleep there. Well, I guess I better stop wasting time and get down to the business of inventing the magic travel machine, which will take me to the land of make-believe, where I'll have to search for Sparky Lad. Now, let me see. First thing I'm going to have to do is take this here vision evaporator out of the old x-ray machine. Whoop. Well, that's back to the drawing board. There we are. Now, take the wire here and reverse it so as I can attach it to the CQD X-layers. Then take all this stuff off here and mount this up on top of the left-handed exonoscope with the hydraulic liftolator. There, now we have the beginning of my invention. Now, through that there CQD X-later in the middle will come a reversed X-ray with a double topolator from the vision evaporator. So the next thing I got to do is put on a narrow angle pinpoint beam magnifying lens so that I can... Let's see, I got one under here on the workbench. John Wilson didn't come and borrow it. Oh, here it is. There we have it. Then, all I have to do is take this plug it into the electric plug, try out the travel machine, and we'll find out how she works. Here we are, all plugged in. Now, let's see. What can I use in my experiment to see if this here machine works? Oh, I know what I'll use. I'll use one of their half-wit chickens out in the farmyard. Just go out there and get one. Yeah, hey, any of you chickens out here? Hey, chickens. Oh, there they are. Still out there clucking like a bunch of half-wits. Here, chick. Come on, nice fella. Come on, nice chicken. Here you are, boy. Here you are. Hey, here. Oh, there, great. Get you there. That's it. I'll just take this here chicken into my inventing laboratory. Now, to get on with the experiment. Now, I placed the chicken inside my scientific magic travel machine thusly, and I turned these here dials on the front of the hydraulic liftolator and focused the reverse X-ray from the vision evaporator, then I pulled down the lever on the front of this here machine. And when I do that, the chicken will disappear before my eyes and reappear. Let's see, well, I make them reappear up on the top of the hayloft there. That's where, that'd be a good place. Okay, I pull down the... Hey, he's going. The chicken disappeared right before the very eyes. Hey, chicken. Hey, chicken, you up there in the hayloft? Fine. Oh, the magic travel machine is a success. Well, now all I have to do is figure out by means of scientific mathematical calculations is where to set these here dials on the hydraulic lifters to send somebody, people persons type guys to the land of make-believe, and the machine will be ready to operate so as I can go there and look for Sparkie. Hey, what if Big John hears about this? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, won't be long now. The magic travel machine will be ready to operate. I'll just put myself inside it, turn the dial so that the machine will send me to the land of make-believe. And then I'll just pull down the lever like this and whoop, hey, oh, ow, ooh, ow. Now, where am I? Let me look around here. What do I see? Well, what do you know about that? I'm just right in the middle of a pig pen. The magic travel machine made me disappear out of the barn and made me reappear in the pig pen. What do you know about that? Well, at least it works. See you Monday, kids. Oh, pig, 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 pig.